This conversation was all born out of your 32 picks, 32 trades article on ESPN.com today, where you're just throwing a bunch of trades out there that may or may not happen, most likely not. And the conversation in the NFL world, because of a report coming out of New York City, that Odell might be on the move again to Minnesota for a 2 and a 5. I'm wondering what you think of if you want to grade that possible deal between the Browns and the Vikings, if this does in fact happen in this manner, Bill.
It'd be interesting. You know, I would kind of be in the middle for both of them. I think in the C-plus range for both of them, because I could see the Vikings adding him. But, you know, if you just traded Stephon Diggs, you're in a draft that has a ton of wide receiver talent. Why are you going to go out and get Odell at this point when he's making $14 million a year and you want to be a team that runs the football? I can't imagine Odell is going to be thrilled with that offense. And then from the Browns side, you just traded for Odell Beckham, and granted, you've changed your GM, you've changed your head coach. You might have some different feelings here, but this is a Browns team that needs to figure out what they have with Baker Mayfield. You can't wait any longer. You have to see what you have in year 3. And Jarvis Landry had hip surgery. He's already out for pretty much the entirety of the offseason. He's a question mark for week 1. So even given that this is a great draft for wide receivers, I just don't see why you would sell low on Odell Beckham and possibly head into week 1 of a not a must-win, but a must-improve season for Baker Mayfield with 2 rookie wide receivers or, you know, a couple backups at wide receiver. Just doesn't seem like it makes sense for them at the time. But, hey, you know, the Giants said we didn't sign Odell Beckham to trade him, and then 5 months later they traded him. So anything is possible in the NFL.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.